Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. Now, guys, before I get into the Lakers' missed opportunity tonight against the T-Wolves and just the expectations now going into the 18, 19 games remaining for the Los Angeles Lakers and just everything that went down tonight, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all that good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please be sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please be sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. Much appreciated, guys. And let's continue to grow this channel. With your love and support, we can make that happen. So please be sure to subscribe, share my videos, and just be consistent. I'll be consistent and dedicated for every single one of you. So I really do appreciate all the love and support. So, guys, let's talk about this Lakers loss. Obviously, this was a missed opportunity for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. There's no other way to to um, to split it or spin it, or whatever the term is. But let's just say it. I mean, the Lakers, lots of mistakes were made, especially when it came to just the. I know the Lakers were competitive. Let's just give them credit for that. But at the same time, they could have gotten this win. And with the return of Anthony Davis, that just says it right there that the Lakers could have got the win. But unfortunately, it's just wasn't the case. And I have to say I'm a big fan of Anthony Edwards. I mean, the guy is just an amazing player. I mean, the all-star caliber guy. I mean, he really carried that team on his back to really get the win for his team in LA, surprisingly. So, it is what it is. I'm a big fan of his, but at the same time, the Lakers had an opportunity. They could have gotten a win. And, it's just one of those type of matchups and opportunities that the Lakers just really could have taken advantage of the opportunity and got the win. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. It's unfortunate. The Lakers just missed the mark on this one when it came to this matchup tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. But guys, just looking at the stat lines as I'm looking at it right now, it's just wasn't the case. I mean, the Lakers, they were just outshooted by the Timberwolves. They shot 41%. The Timberwolves, I mean, with the Lakers 32% from the three. So it's unfortunate the Lakers could have had an opportunity to, show out and just have a great night. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. And then the turnovers were obviously the Lakers, also troubling results when it came down to that. But it is what it is. I mean, Lakers could have gotten the win. It's just so disappointing, But I don't know. At this particular moment, the Lakers could potentially bounce back from this, but I'm not sure how they could. Especially when it comes to Sunday's matchup against the Golden State Warriors. So that could be an opportunity for them to get another win against the Warriors, but sort of remains to be seen at this particular moment. And when we will see the return of D'Angelo Russell, I mean, maybe that was also a troubling results of the Lakers not winning tonight as well. Because, if you notice, this is the second time when Anthony Davis was on the floor with this team. It kind of tells you that, even Anthony Davis needs help. And so far, what we saw in this particular matchup, not a lot of help from our Lakers out there tonight, guys. I mean, Anthony Davis with his return, I was very impressed. Obviously he put up some numbers, but the team around him did not really step up to help him out. I mean, obviously he led the Lakers tonight in his return from injury. or just resting. But with Anthony Davis, 38 points for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight, and then giving us 5 rebounds and 1 steal and 2 blocks against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, he had a great night. He had an explosive night. So just a monstrous performance for Anthony Davis. But there was a there was a moment where we saw that the Lakers were like down by 3 points at like maybe 2-3 minutes left till the game was over, and he decided to make a three, and I just like said to myself, why is he making a three? He should have just gone to the rim and make a layup, or just get fouled under the rim or something. I mean, yeah, but for some reason, the Lakers just in general, really, they didn't really play well enough defense against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, you know, it's just it is what it is. I mean, I guess they weren't in it. They didn't show a lot of, I guess, more competitiveness in the second half to obviously get the win. But it's unfortunate. The Lakers had an opportunity, but unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. So just got a comment here from TJ Gaming. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. I really do appreciate it. We ain't making the playoffs by losing to teams we chasing. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. These type of matchups is what the Lakers should be potentially getting wins in. I mean, the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in the play-in, and they're still competitive as well. Same goes with the Lakers, but at the same time, these are the type of matchups where the Lakers had to put everything on the line and just continue to win games like this, like the OKC Thunder game, like the Jazz game. I mean, every team that's in the play-in, fighting for a play-in spot, in the postseason, the Lakers need to win those particular matchups. Okay, I mean, and they just had to put everything on the line and just go out there and just win it. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. So I absolutely agree with you, TJ Gaming. I mean, this is one of those type of moments where, if the Lakers keep this up, they won't make the playoffs this way. It's just a sad reality of the situation. Now, could the Lakers do it next year? Absolutely. With this new look that we have from the trade deadline, and just building the team around those players along with LeBron and Anthony Davis, then yeah, I see the Lakers most likely reaching the playoffs next season. But if they continue to play like this, they could potentially be out of the playoffs once again, and that could obviously upset LeBron and Anthony Davis and even the Lakers organization when it comes down to it. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate the Lakers missed an opportunity on this one and did not get a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's just ridiculous and just sad reality of the situation. So absolutely, thank you, TJ Gaming, for your comments, and yeah, I really appreciate it. And for those of you who are joining me, please comment in your live stream on this live stream, and I will read them out and read those comments out. So I will give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. So please make sure to do so. And I really do appreciate you joining me on this live stream on ZSPN on YouTube. So once again, I really do appreciate it. But yeah, Anthony Davis, he had a great night, but obviously he didn't have enough help around him to obviously get over the hump against the Minnesota Timberwolves. But he had a great night in his return tonight in LA, and just had a great night. So great job out there for Anthony Davis. Malik Beasley, he had a great night as well. I have to say, a really good, solid performance. I personally think he should have scored more. So obviously the Lakers could have had a fighting chance to just as I mentioned, to get over the hump against the Minnesota Timberwolves. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. He had 15 points, went 5 of 11 from the field, and shot very well. Obviously went 3 of 6 from the three and had 8 rebounds out there tonight, and 1 assist and 1 steal. But it's just unfortunate. Anthony Davis. This is the second time with this particular group without LeBron James or D'Lo. It tells you that this team is just not cutting it. When it comes to them helping Anthony Davis is out, and it's just unfortunate that we have to wait until maybe D'Lo or maybe potentially LeBron James. But we're not sure about LeBron James' status and when he will return. And he still needs to get reevaluated in 2 to 3 weeks. And we all make that particular mistake when it comes to those 2 to 3 weeks. When we saw the deadline of the news was out there that LeBron will miss up to 2 to 3 weeks. But once you reach that, the assumption is that LeBron James will make his return in 3 weeks. That's not the case. LeBron needs to get reevaluated in between 2 to 3 weeks so we can have a much better idea when he will make his return. Because, you know, what if the reevaluation in 3 weeks says, you know what, LeBron, knock on wood, will be out of the rest of the season? That is the fear that we could expect. But at the same time, maybe something else will come awry when it comes to the reevaluation in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So we're not sure about the status of LeBron James when he will potentially return. But there could be some good news about D'Lo once in the next couple of days. You never know. Maybe Sunday will make his return, but you never know. But it's really interesting that he's still out till now. He got injured, I believe, last week or something, but according to the reports, when he got injured, that he's just a day-to-day type of situation. But it's been a week now, so hopefully it's not anything too serious that will keep him for a more lengthy period. But hopefully we'll see the return of D'Lo very soon. But knock on wood, hopefully Sunday. But sort of remains to be seen. But yeah, I mean, just the team around, Anthony Davis, around him, the players, they need to step up. Absolutely, they really need to. It's getting ridiculous at this particular moment. Why some of the teams, some of the players on this team is just not really stepping up to the plate to help Anthony Davis is out. So it's unfortunate. The Lakers missed opportunity on this one, and now we have to dwell on it now. So it's unfortunate. But like I said, a solid performance for Malik Beasley at the end of the day. So 15 points, 3 of 6 from the three. So great job out there. Solid night for him. Troy Brown Jr., we saw a bit of him stepping up when it came to the first half, especially in the first quarter. But since then, he's been cold since. And it's unfortunate. He had a great night against the OKC Thunder a couple of days ago. But I guess, something went wrong maybe in the second and even this in the second half in the third and fourth quarter. But because we did not see a lot of him when it came down to him stepping up for the Lakers. But it's unfortunate. He had 8 points, went 2 of 3 from the three, and went 3 of 5 from the field, and had 6 rebounds and 2 assists and 3 steals. So defensively, he was there. When it came down to helping the Lakers out a bit, but offensively, that's where most of the need that we really wanted from the Lakers on the offensive side, especially shooting, that could have went a whole lot differently. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case to not help out Anthony Davis in a run, especially in the second half. So it's unfortunate. But, maybe the Lakers will bounce back from this on Sunday once we face the Golden State Warriors, which I believe they are the 6th seed, or they're in between the 6th seed and the play-in. So it's kind of like a back and forth situation with this particular team and also the Dallas Mavericks when it comes down to their playoff aspirations. So it's kind of like a back and forth situation with those two teams. But, like I mentioned, the Lakers are vying for a play-in. So, they just need to win games. That's all we were really asking for the Lakers. But, it's unfortunate. So let's just hope the Lakers will bounce back from this after this loss, a missed opportunity. So it's unfortunate. Jared Vanderbilt, he had 8 points, but I think the bulk of his skill set that you know was really shown out there was his defensive effort. And it's not anything too surprising. The guy is not an offensive guy, but he's more of a defender more than anything. So he had a great night defensively when he had 5 rebounds and 2 steals out there tonight. So he had an okay night, but he could have done better, helped out Anthony Davis more than anything. But it's unfortunate. Like I know I'm on a loop here, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? this team could have done better. Helped out Anthony Davis in a huge run, maybe in the second quarter, no, second quarter, maybe in the second half, in the third and fourth quarters type of scenario. But it's unfortunate. The Lakers tried to, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to get over the hump. And then Dennis Schroeder. I don't know what's wrong with the guy, man. I mean, he has his good days and he has his bad days. I mean, the guy is just getting ridiculous at this particular moment. I'm really hoping that D'Lo returns very soon because he is not cutting it at the starting position and just bringing that floor general s type of mentality in the as a starter at the point guard position for the Los Angeles Lakers. So, um, he had a bad night. He really had a bad night. He had 6 points, went 3 of 13 from the field. So obviously, it was not a great night when it comes to him attacking the rim. And he went 0 of 4 from the three. So his shooting efforts was just horrendous when it comes to how he was shooting. But he managed to give us 12 assists. So his playmaking was there. But at the same time, we needed him to score. We needed him to just, bring that shooting ability to the table. I mean, I think the Lakers would have had a fighting chance when it comes to his shooting efforts. But unfortunately, he's not well known for being a shooter. So, it's unfortunate. He could have done better. I mean, compared to the OKC Thunder game where he lit it up in the second half, obviously we could have saw that type of magic in that particular instance in this particular matchup in the second half. But unfortunately, I guess he didn't turn it on, I guess. So it's unfortunate. But at the same time, it's a team effort that should have been in play to help the Lakers out to get this win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So it's unfortunate. So, it is what it is when it comes to Dennis Schroeder. But I'm kind of also disappointed of the second unit. To be honest with you guys, it was not going according to plan when it comes to how their efforts should have been a big play, for the Lakers to get this opportunity to win it. But unfortunately, I didn't see a lot of effort from the second unit, to be honest with you. I mean, Lonnie Walker led the way for the second unit with 10 points, went 4 of 9 from the field, and managed to give us 2 of 6 from the three. So his shooting efforts was there, but, it just wasn't enough to help the Lakers out. And, he had 5 rebounds and 1 assist for the second unit as our 6-man for the Lakers. But, guys, I'm just going to say it now. I mean, so far, I'm kind of liking the performance of Lonnie Walker for these past couple of games. He has been stepping up as of late, and I'm hoping maybe, Darvin Ham gives him an opportunity to, get a starting role. I mean, I don't know, maybe fill in for Dennis Schroeder or something. Just be a temporary point guard, even though he's more of a shooting guard-esque type of small forward type of player. But I think you can really commend the point guard position, but you never know. I don't think it's going to happen because we don't really have a pure point guard that's kind of like a backup role that could fill in for Dennis Schroeder. So it's him and D'Angelo Russell when it comes to our pure point guards. But it is what it is. Maybe Austin Reaves could fill that role, but he's not a pure point guard. He's more of a shooting guard type of scenario. But, I'm just throwing it out there. I was impressed of Lonnie Walker's performance for these past couple of games. But, even though this matchup wasn't enough, he could have tried better, or maybe just the players around him that could have. But, it's unfortunate. So he had 10 points, went 2 of 6 from the three, and 5 rebounds. So just had a solid night off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers. And then Rui Hachimura, guys, he's kind of having an up and down type of season with the Lakers now. He had 6 points, went 2 of 9 from the field. So, he had a not so okay night, but, it all has to do with the T-Wolves, their players and how they were were all over the Lakers when it comes to their efforts to really take us down. So that's what it was when it comes down to their skill set and what they brought to the table in this particular game. I mean, it was competitive. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the Lakers were very competitive along with the Timberwolves. I mean, there was kind of like a back and forth situation in the first half, especially in the first quarter going into the second quarter. And at the end, it was kind of like a back and forth thing. But, the Lakers were competitive and they kept on making it even. It was just very competitive in the first half, but for some reason in the third quarter kind of gotten away from them, but they kind of were like managing it. But the Timberwolves were having a lead a bit. But the fourth quarter was where kind of went down from hill, but then the Lakers got back up. It was kind of like a downfall, but it was kind of like a back and forth situation for the Lakers in the fourth quarter, which was just unfortunate. So, the Lakers had an opportunity. They could have gotten it, but unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. So then Austin Reaves had 6 points, not his best performance compared to his past couple of games where we saw from him stepping up at times, but, it's unfortunate. And then Mo Bamba, you know, he had a solid night. I mean, for his standards, had 5 points with 6 rebounds. He did manage to control his foul troubling. I mean, he only had 1 foul, but I don't know. Maybe he could have stepped up for the Lakers a bit, but it's unfortunate. None of the Lakers really did step up to help Anthony Davis out, where he had a great night. I mean, great performance on his part. Had 38 points, and he just went on an offensive attack. But unfortunately, in general, this Lakers team defensively was not that aggressive, to be honest with you. I mean, guys, it was just it's just a missed opportunity. That's all it was. And I'm not sure where the Lakers are in the standings, but I hope they're still at the 11th seed. But that could be different, or no, it still looks the same, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I still haven't. They still haven't updated it yet, but I could look at the standings right now. But I can just check real quick, guys. So just give me a minute. But thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. If you have any thoughts and opinions about the Lakers and their situation when it comes to the standings and just in general, if the Lakers have an opportunity to reach the playoffs, or just if somehow we see the return of D'Lo, could things turn around? Please give me your thoughts about it, guys. I really do appreciate it. Just want to see the Lakers standings where they're at after this loss. So let's see here. It shows the Lakers are still within the 11th seed, even though they lost. They're still within that, because I think also when you look at the scheduling today, most of the teams that lost to the Lakers, that lost tonight, they are within the play-in in the Western Conference where the Lakers are at. So most of the teams that lost tonight, it kind of worked in the Lakers' favor, because they lost their games tonight. So it's a good news for the Lakers that the teams that they are competing against for a playoff seed lost those particular games. So their own games. So it's kind of good news on that. But the Lakers, if they just would have won it, I think the Lakers would have gotten bumped up. They could have gotten the 10th seed or maybe the 9th seed with the Utah Jazz losing tonight. So it's unfortunate. I mean, the Lakers could have had an opportunity to win it, but it's just another missed opportunity for them to get it. So it's unfortunate, but at the same time, it's good news for the Lakers, because the teams, as I mentioned, in the standings lost their games tonight. So that's all good news for the Lakers when it comes down to that. But, hopefully the Lakers will bounce back from this, hopefully on Sunday against the Golden State Warriors. But I think there will be some bad news, because I think Steph Curry will make his return on Sunday. So that could be some bad news for the Lakers when it comes to his shooting. I mean, being that greatest shooter of all time in NBA history. So, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, hopefully we'll see the return of D'Lo as well. So let's just hope for that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's unfortunate, guys. I mean, the Lakers could have gotten the win, but as I know I'm on a loop here, and my apologies, but But it's just the Lakers could have gotten it. It's just unfortunate. It really is. So, and it's just we just have to hope the Lakers will just keep that mindset and that competitiveness and motivation to just do whatever they can to win it, to win games moving forward after this loss. I mean, hopefully they get a win on Sunday. And it will be a home game, so hopefully they will, step up and get an opportunity to win it. It will be an afternoon game, so that could be a tough one for the Lakers because usually they don't do well in afternoon games. I mean, it's kind of like a trend that I've been seeing from the Lakers for these past couple of years now. But they did beat the Dallas Mavericks last Sunday. I mean, it was an afternoon game as well. So, but that's when LeBron was playing. So it's unfortunate, but at the same time, hopefully the Lakers will potentially bounce back from this loss against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and then we can have an opportunity to just start winning games at key moments, at key situations moving forward, because that's all we really need. Because if the Lakers will have any sort of chance, and going back to TJ Gaming's question the answer that he put up here. I mean, the Lakers, if they keep this up, they won't reach the playoffs if they continue to lose games that we chasing. So it's unfortunate. I mean, it's just the Lakers need to win games. That's all we really need to do at this particular moment. And with Anthony Davis's return now, it could open the door for the Lakers to really be competitive and hopefully have that scoring star in Anthony Davis that could potentially help us out a bit. So that could be an opportunity for sure. So yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to make this live stream short because, I think I said the gist of everything and, not a lot of people came in, but, it is what it is. I mean, you guys are probably busy with something, so it's all good. And it's all good here. I mean, I just had to say what I had to say about this loss, and it's unfortunate. The Lakers, could have gotten this win. It was a missed opportunity for them, but, it is what it is at this particular moment. And maybe the Lakers would bounce back from this loss and maybe get a win on Sunday. But sort of remains to be seen if Anthony Davis will be 100% healthy and ready to go and bring that same offensive power along with the players around him, like Malik Beasley and the rest of the crew. They just need to step up. That's all what it is to help Anthony Davis out. I mean, it's just that simple. But let's just hope for that for sure. So, yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all for joining me on the live stream. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you'll know when I go live on every single Lakers post-game show. And of course, uploading videos on this channel as well. So please be sure to do so. Hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, follow me all across social media, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. And let's just hope the Lakers will bounce back from this. We still have a couple more games left under our belts, and let's just hope the Lakers will just at least make the play-in. If they make the play-in, I think the Lakers will be in good hands. Maybe they will beat one team and then just have a seed in the postseason, maybe facing the Memphis Grizzlies potentially, or maybe the Denver Nuggets. I mean, it's just another opportunity for the Lakers to just at least get their foot in the play-in so they can have an opportunity to potentially just somehow be competitive in the postseason. And, we'll have a much better idea when LeBron will make his return. So it's just a waiting game and an opportunity for the Lakers to just do whatever they can to win. And that's all our hope, and hopefully the Lakers will achieve that. So, yeah, guys, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Like I said, follow me all across social media, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.